what else could it be? So for instance, it could be a stroke. A baby could have a stroke. A baby could have, some type of allergic reaction to formula if they're formula fed. There are other things that can cause, now a short fall. A baby can fall off of a bed or off of the couch and have some injuries occur. So they don't have a lot of studies on what are all of the injuries that could occur from short-term fall, short length falls.
One of the big things, though, was in that is a legal move that gets made. It's very, very subtle. But you could have, let's say you have all three of those factors present. Okay, that becomes that medical determination becomes a per se legal finding of child abuse.
Exactly.
So medical findings magically transform when all three are present into a legal finding of child abuse. Now, as Connie just said, in a lot of these expert opinions, only one or two of the factors are present, yet it still magically turns from a medical finding into a legal finding of child abuse. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, which has always been one of my complaints, that they diagnose child abuse. I'm like, child abuse is not a diagnosis. It is a legal status. And I have argued against the child abuse pediatricians being able to use that term in their testimony. And it's hard to get the judge to rule it out, to say, no, they're not, they're going to be prohibited from saying that. But child abuse is not a medical diagnosis.
Right. Let me add, NBC a few years ago did an award-winning podcast called Do No Harm, where they showed a lot of these child abuse pediatricians were falsely diagnosing all kinds of things all over the country. I think child abuse pediatricians, and unless I'm mistaken, Maya Kowalski was diagnosed by a child abuse pediatrician. So I think that's voodoo. You mentioned that another explanation for what a doctor diagnoses as shaken baby syndrome is a short fall, which is at the heart of a Texas death penalty case that I think you have been following. This is Robbie Robertson. His daughter died when she was, I think, 2. He claimed that it was a short fall. The cops didn't believe him, and the medical experts determined it was shaken baby syndrome. Am I right? And he's scheduled to die. Can this ruling in New Jersey help him? He's in Texas. It's not in the same state. Can it help him?